guys, welcome. My name is Nono Bukiti, and I am the Chief Ambassador here at Transformation Leader. And today I want to do something a little bit different and talk to you about what Transformation Leader is all about. So let me first situate myself on this platform and figure out if I even know how to share my screen. So give me a moment. And I'm going to click on this, share screen. Yes, I have two monitors. I hope it's just going to share the one. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you can actually see my screen just in the comments so that I know that I'm not just going to be talking myself away. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? Well, hopefully everybody can see my screen in here. And like I mentioned, I'm Nana Bugiti, and I'm going to take you through the transformation tier today. So first, I'm going to give you a little bit of a stat. If you know anything about me, I love me some stats. And 92% of people fail to accomplish their goals by themselves. And this isn't because they're lazy or that they don't feel like the goal is important. But according to psychology today, the reason is it's hard to do it by yourself. The systems are broken. And that's why we have transformation tier, because we understand that training can be freaking boring. Goals can die in notebooks, and leadership is too often, it feels like, you're by yourself. You're trying to figure this out on your own. So that is why we've built this. It's not another course, it's actually a gain system. So I want you to think of, if you're working out for fitness, this is for your leadership muscles. But it's gamified, it's social, and it's designed to actually stick through our ecosystem. So let me walk you through what I mean by the gain system, okay? So with Transformation Leader, we are CPD accredited or online, so you can access Transformation Leader anywhere in the world. And we specialize in digital transformation, AI, upskilling, as well as ensuring that people who are on our platform actually know how to deliver digital transformation. If you look at the World Economic Forum, we understand that digital skills are now really a hot commodity, and a lot of companies are trying to basically implement these great, amazing digital tools. However, they might not have the right capabilities or capacity in the teams. But more importantly, they might not have the right leadership. So that's where we come in. And how we've done this is through a gamified space. So we have things like your transformation partner, who is someone who's going to hold your hand, is an accountability partner, is going to hold your hand from the moment you start to the time that you finish your journey. And why? Because the fact of the matter is, you can't do transformation alone. My personal experience is in digital transformation. I've been in this space for almost 2 decades. And what I have seen is that if you try and do top-down transformation, it does not work. You need to actually get everybody involved. You need to influence people. You need to encourage people. So think of soft power as like a superpower that you need to actually work with. But also, you need to leverage your community. And I know that when we think about in work or employees or organizations, really think of it as like cold, calculated, only looking at ROI or whatever the case may be. But I really want you to look at this more as this is an ecosystem that is supposed to live and grow to feed us. And if we don't get every single organism, the heart, the lungs, the muscles working together, we don't do that. So I think of a transformation leader, someone who's wants to go through this journey, someone who wants to really be the heart that's pumping through, making sure that everyone gets the right level of oxygen and that dirt is getting kicked out of the organization. So, how it actually works is if you're in an organization, it's a minimum of 8 players. So, your leaders form a village. But if you are doing this with just your friends, you can do this with 3 other players or as little as 3 other players, and you can go through your journey. Now, we have power journeys that last for 6 weeks, and we have transformation journeys that can be as long as 12 months. Yes, I know that sounds ridiculous. But the fact is, if you want to implement digital transformation, it's not a one and done thing. Anyone who's ever implemented digital transformation projects successfully understands that this sometimes takes years. So we want to partner with you throughout that journey to get through that. But we want to make sure that we do it right by understanding what are the actual pain points that you're facing specifically in your organization that might actually help you unlock the next goal. So we actually tailors our courses to you and the journey that we think will make the best sense for your ecosystem. So when we think about a gain system, I'm thinking that you're going into our platform and you're working on looking at what your points are, right? So it's a gamified system, so you have access to our weekly points, you have access to your ambassador, your mentor. If it's assigned here, you can see that an ambassador and a mentor is not assigned, but you can have one assigned, and the roles are quite different. So I mentioned earlier on, if you were listening, that we have a transformation partner. So, transformation partner is someone that, as at Transformation Leader, who has been holding people's hands for a very long time. And a mentor is someone who is usually in your organization, a senior person that is probably where you want to be in the next 5 or 10 years. And yes, they also get access to the platform. Then we have ambassadors. Now, ambassadors are people that have 10 or more years of industry experience that have been vetted by Transformation Leader and have actually implemented transformation, whether it's in government or public spaces or in private sectors. And they're the people who will come in and provide coaching for individuals in your organizations, as well as lead some of the workshops, because we have a different modes in which we provide information to people for Transformation Leader. Now, this is really important to everybody who is part of our Transformation Leader ecosystem. We want to impact 1 million lives by 2026. So what that means is that every single person that is part of our Transformation Leader ecosystem is a part of helping us reach that goal. What do I mean by that? It means that if you're a mentor in an organization that has onboarded Transformation Leader, you can actually add your impact hours and log your impact goals in there. Because it's great to say, hey, I'm an impact leader, I do great things, but show me the money. Where is the proof? So we have created an impact log within the Transformation Leader platform, which is free to access. So you can go to www.t4leader.com and actually access that impact log and put in your impact. And we have 2 types of impacts that we measure, but this is just a screenshot for ESG, so environmental, social, governance. And because of that, you can basically tell us how many people you've impacted, how many hours you've impacted, and you can set your own goals in there. And it's so important to understand that every action you take in Transformation Tier isn't just for you. We want everyone to understand that we connect to something bigger. And that's why we have this impact log. So you can apply, and it literally takes 2 minutes. And please, guys, we need your help to get that million people by 2026. So please, please, please log your impact. So who is this ideally for, right? So we have professionals who feel stuck in their environment. They're feeling like it's a solo grind. They're alone. Maybe they feel like the only people in their organizations that get it. And they've tried courses, they've tried books, they've tried coaching, and they struggle for consistency. So if you want that accountability partner, you want to work with us, a Transformation Leader. You might also be an emerging leader and a young professional. So you are a millennial or Gen Z and you are ambitious, but you might feel like you're being overlooked or you're underprepared, and you want that confidence, you want that visibility, we have great courses and a great ecosystem to get you on there. Not only do we have stuff within our platform, but we also provide monthly webinars that are free for anybody in the world to access. So use those tools. If there's anything that you haven't done, at least use those tools. Then we also want to work with people who are navigating transformation. This is our sweet spot, right? So those people who are in fast changing industries like tech, mining, finance, public sectors, where adaptability and digital leadership really matter, then we're the partner for you. Like I mentioned before, a lot of organizations need practical, gamified tools to stay ahead, and we have that on our platform. And lastly, we want to be working with change makers. Transformation leader, just by the name, is we want to transform lives, right? So people who don't care about their own success, but want to contribute to something bigger, who want to impact 1,000,000 lives with us, this is for you. So in summary, I want you to understand that if you come into Transformation Leader, you are going to be part of an ecosystem. So I want you to imagine yourself in the center and everything around you. This is what's going to help you get to your next level, to get to your next space. So I encourage you to join a tier, whether it's a 6-week journey or 12-month journey, or you just use our impact log. Every action you take is more than personal growth. It's going to ripple into 1,000,000 lives of missions. So please make sure that you log in and you support so that you grow and we grow. Thank you so much for your time, guys.